The Environment Lobby has presented research which claims Victorians could halve their greenhouse emissions by 2020 using existing technologies. But as James Bennett reports, the state government still favours a less ambitious target.
Last year, the state government asked the Nous Group to see how Victoria could slash greenhouse gas emissions by 2050. Environmentalists weren't happy with the distant deadline.
The science tells us that we need to move much faster than emissions reductions by 2050. So we asked Nous to have a look at, is it possible to halve emissions by 2020?
And the answer, yes, we can, by making buildings more energy efficient, changing transport habits and using more gas and renewable power.
The government's policy relies very heavily on carbon capture and storage, which is a technology which is at least a decade away from commercial implementation.
Scientists, including one on the government's own climate change panel, have backed the findings.
What this report shows is that those large emission reductions on a shorter timescale are in fact not only feasible but are practical using existing technologies.
And he doesn't know why the government hasn't considered the same approach.
But what they haven't done is have a look at what the cost to either the community or to industry, or what the policies that actually need to be undertaken to achieve that.
And the key message out of these Nous Group reports is that energy efficiency, techniques to cut energy usage, can be both advantageous environmentally but also cheaper.
The government is currently working on a climate change green paper due at the end of the year, while its final policy, including the size and timing of emissions reduction targets, will be released ahead of the next state election in 2010. James Bennett, ABC News, Melbourne.